Welcome. We're going to begin with our Pledge of Allegiance and pledge to the Texas flag. If you all please rise. We're going to pretend that there are flags here. Oh, there's one. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to the Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible. Thank you. Please be seated. Good afternoon. Let me begin by welcoming all of you to today's event. I'm very pleased to have been invited to speak here today on what I know is a very special day. It's special for the graduates, for their proud parents, and for their very relieved teachers. Just wait until these students are graduating college. Then their parents will be the relieved ones. Today is one of those great occasions when we get to celebrate our young people, their achievements, their perseverance, and their successes as they grow up. It's one of the times you can take a break and reflect. Feeling good as a parent or a mentor, knowing that the kids you care about are doing just fine and they're on the right path. Graduates, you should know that your moms and dads are very proud of you today. They have very high hopes for you. And they believe in you. And you are making them proud by showing what you can do. Take a look at them now, and you can see them smiling and snapping photos so they can record this moment forever. Today is an important day for you and for them. Today, they are very, very proud of you. Today would be a good day to hug them and thank them for supporting you, because as much as this is your achievement, this is also the achievement of the people who care about you. That means your mom, your dad, your stepmom or stepdad, your grandparents, your sisters and brothers, and all the other people who care about you. They want you to be your best and to live up to your potential. Graduations can be seen as a coming of age, a sort of official way to recognize when a person steps into the next stage of life and graduates. You're stepping into a new stage. With every year, you have become a little more independent. I bet you can still remember your first day here. It might have been exciting and a little intimidating too. I bet when you look at the kindergartners going to class, you think, wow, they look so little. I can't believe I was ever that young. But when you see younger students, you can tell how much you've grown up, how much you've learned, and how much you've matured. Think back on some of the exciting things that happened this year, all the things you learned. This year, you got a new principal and some new teachers. You made a lot of new friends. You started to find your place in the world. You learned a lot. You did a lot of projects. And you made Legacy a better place when you worked hard and did your best. You had some great times this year, and maybe you had some tough times, but you did it and you succeeded. You're ready for that next step. I ask you, as you prepare for this next step, to do a few things. First, stop talking to your friends and texting about how you wish that I'd hurry up and finish talking so that you can go to the reception and get a piece of cake. Secondly, I ask that you take this chance to dedicate yourself to making the next year even better. Remember that you don't have to follow the crowd. Do the right thing, even if no one is looking. Study hard and remember that you're investing in yourself with every test you take and every book you read. And finally, don't be in too big of a hurry to grow up. These are some great times in your life. Don't rush past them. There are great things coming, and just as your parents are proud, each one of you should feel proud of yourself. So congratulations to all of the graduates. Congratulations to the parents. And finally, congrats to the teachers and everyone else who helped our graduates be here today. I leave you with this final quote from a great author with whom I imagine you are all familiar, by the name of Dr. Seuss. You have brains in your head. You have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself in any direction you choose. You're on your own, and you know what you know. You are the guy who will decide where to go. Congratulations again, and thank you for your attention. Next, we will hear from our class's selected speaker, Miles Harris.
Let me begin by welcoming all of you to today's graduation. My name is Miles Harris. I'm very happy to have been chosen to speak here today on what I know is a very special day. It's special for the graduates and their parents. Graduates, you should know that your guardians are very happy for you today. They have high hopes for you and they believe in you and that you are making them proud by showing them what you can do. Take a look at them now and you can see them smiling and taking photos. Today would be a great day to ask for money. Thank them for supporting you as much as this in your achievement. This is also the achievement of the people who care about you. Thank you for attending this graduation. Thank you for selecting me as your speaker. I'm looking forward to tonight's group.
You see, opinion is more than just a measure of currency. It's a token of exchange. It is a linking together of people and experiences and dreams. As Legacy Middle School graduates, you are not just a penny any longer. You are the change. I leave you today with some advice from ABC's hit show, Grey's Anatomy. In this scene, the valedictorian of her high school class has to miss her graduation and giving her speech due to a medical emergency. Her speech, which I deem some of the most inspiring words I personally have ever heard, was as follows. Today's the day my life begins. Today I become a citizen of the world. Today I become a grown-up. Today I become accountable to someone other than myself and my parents. Accountable for more than just my grades. Today I become accountable to the world, to the future, to all the possibilities that life has to offer. Starting today, my job is to show up wide-eyed and willing and ready. For what? I don't know. For anything. For everything. To take on life. To take on love. To take on the responsibility and possibility. Today, my friends, our lives begin. And I, for one, can't wait. Class of 2018, here's to you.
All right, next we're going to pass out your awards that you have received over, from your hard work this year. All right, first is Yancy Acosta. Yancy is receiving the Bambino Award for working well with the group and it's easy to go along with. And also receiving your 8th grade completion award. All right, Simone Best. You are receiving the Katharine Hepburn Award. Katharine Hepburn was known for her independence and spirited personality. You are also receiving your 8th grade completion award, as well as the Certificate of Achievement in recognition of exhibiting tremendous positive academic growth this year. All right, Spencer Brown, you're receiving the Albert Einstein Award because you approach challenges with an analytical mind. You are a problem solver and a thinker. You have also made the AB Honor Roll this year. You are receiving the
Senior Director's Award.
outstanding student in IT, aka Digital Master, and completing 8th grade. All right, Carson, you're receiving the Beethoven Award from me. This is because of your love of music. You are also very creative and passionate, and you're receiving your 8th grade completion award. Tommy Dodge, you're receiving the Eleanor Roosevelt Award as someone who is dedicated and is always standing up for what is right. In addition, you are receiving the Outstanding Writer Award and your 8th grade completion award. Alec Fletcher, you're receiving your certificate as well as your medal for serving on our student council this year. In addition, you have the Dr. King Award because you're a student who stands up for what you believe in, being courageous and determined, and your 8th grade completion award.
Miles Harris. Miles Harris is receiving the Isaac Newton Award. It goes to the student who others gravitate towards, has a positive personality that people are drawn to. He's also receiving the 8th grade completion award. Marion Hennings. She is receiving the Student Council Middle School Representative Certificate, 8th grade completion certificate. She is the star student, and she is given the Thomas Edison Award. It is given to the scholar who lights up the room when she walks in. Jamal's receiving the Graham Bell Award. It goes to the scholar who makes a lot of connections with people. He's also receiving his 8th grade completion certificate. Rebecca John. Rebecca John is receiving the Citizenship Award, her 8th grade completion certificate. She is also receiving the Iron Lady Award for her strong leadership style. Riley Judah. Riley is receiving the Most Outstanding Student in ELAR, English Language Arts. She is also getting the Elvis Presley Award. This award goes to the scholar who has the makings of a star. He is also receiving the 8th grade completion certificate.
I'm back. So our next scholar is Kayla Lube. Kayla is receiving the Billie Holiday Award. Billie Holiday was an American jazz musician and a singer-songwriter with a career spanning nearly 30 years. The Billie Holiday Award goes to the student who has a strong connection to music. We know Kayla. We see that in the earbud in there. She's also receiving the 8th grade completion award. So congratulations, Kayla. Our next scholar is Kimberly Martinez. Kimberly is receiving the Emily Dickinson Award. The Emily Dickinson Award, Emily Dickinson was one of America's greatest poets, but she did not share any of her poetry when she was alive. They were only published after her death. The Emily Dickinson Award goes to a student who is incredibly humble. This person has many strengths and talents, but he or she never brags or boasts. Congratulations, Kimberly. She's also receiving the Outstanding Student in IT as a Digital Master Award. She's receiving my award, the Outstanding Student in Math. She's receiving her 8th grade completion award and
Senior Director's Award.
come on up, Archer. Archer is receiving the Shakespeare Award. Shakespeare is often regarded as the greatest writer in the English language. The Shakespeare Award goes to a student who has a gift for writing. This person is creative, artistic, and has a way with words. Congrats. Of course, you're also receiving a Certificate of Excellence as a STAR student, an 8th grade graduation award, and a certificate for band participation and student council participation. And of course, we can't forget your brother. The Julius Caesar Award is awarded to Reed McIntyre. Julius Caesar was a Roman statesman and the general who played a critical role in the rise of the Roman Empire. The Julius Caesar Award goes to a student who is a strong leader. Others look to this person for advice, suggestions, and opinions. He is also receiving a certificate in band and the Legacy Leadership Award and 8th grade completion award. Jose, come on. The students like to call him Josie. Jose is receiving the Muhammad Ali Award. Muhammad Ali is considered one of the greatest boxers of all time. The Muhammad Ali Award goes to a student who always gets back up when they're knocked down. This person is strong, determined, and never gives up without a fight. Jose is also receiving an 8th grade completion award.
Good afternoon. I'm very proud of my 8th graders. They did an excellent job this year. I'm so happy to have them in my class. And I guess I can't call my 8th graders anymore. They're going to be my 9th graders. So, congratulations.
We still have
All right, Kyler Malay. Kyler gets the Gandhi Award. Mahatma Gandhi is known for leading India to independence using non-violent methods. The Mahatma Gandhi Award goes to a student who keeps the peace in class. This person's... Sorry. Yep. Hello? Hello? Okay. All right, this person is selfless, helpful, and generous, just like Kyler. And Kyler gets the 8th grade certificate. Come on up, Kyler. Congratulations. Richard Paul. He gets the Albert Einstein Award. Albert Einstein is a theoretical physicist known for developing the general theory of relativity. The Albert Einstein Award goes to a student who is a problem solver and a thinker. This person approaches challenges with an analytical mind. Congratulations. All right, Richard Paul. He also gets the Outstanding Student in LA. Okay. He also gets the Outstanding Student in Algebra 1 and the certificate of 8th grade completion. Congratulations. Nancy Rodriguez also gets the Gandhi Award. And like we said before, it's nonviolent methods. The Muhammad Gandhi Award goes to the student who keeps the peace in class. This person is selfless, helpful, and generous. She also gets the Outstanding Reader Award and 8th grade completion certificate. Thank you. All right, Shania San Miguel. Shania gets the Jane Austen Award. Jane Austen was a British novelist who's best known for her novel Pride and Prejudice. The Jane Austen Award goes to a student who has a lot to be proud of. This person has improved a great deal this year. Right? And she gets her 8th grade completion award. Congratulations, Shania. Giovanni gets the highest achievement in Achieve 3000. Gets the 8th grade completion. And Jackie Robinson Award. Jackie Robinson was the first African American to play baseball in the major leagues. He faced a great deal of racism, but his nonviolent endurance contributed to the civil rights movement. The Jackie Robinson Award goes to the student who always stands up for what is right. This person is ethical, just, and caring. Congratulations to Giovanni. Andy Santini. He gets the Galileo Award. The Galileo was an Italian scientist who supported the idea that planets revolved around the sun. Galileo Award goes to the student who always seems to have people orbit around them. His or her positivity and kindness always seem to draw people in. All right? Also gets the academic growth and the 8th grade certificate completion. Congratulations. All right, last but not least, Nicholas. Sister, come on up. All right. Of course, he gets the 8th grade completion certificate and the Captain Cook Award. Captain James Cook was an English explorer and cartographer famous for his voyages in the Pacific Ocean. The Captain Cook Award goes to a student who is very curious. This person is eager to learn new things and is very inquisitive. Congratulations. And he also gets the Outstanding Student Algebra 1 Award. Congratulations, Nicholas.
Okay, I'd like to invite Dr. Good up for just a moment to give her her remarks.
So, I had the pleasure of being at the kinder graduation an hour ago, and I told the parents that I was coming as the bad guy. And I'll say the same thing to you, only you have less time. I was able to say to the kinder parents, hey, how many of you know that we offer college in 9th grade? And a few of hands, and I gotta tell you, the room was full of parents. We had a few hands that went up, not enough, but it was good that they were there. So they have time. They have time to prepare their kids for 9th grade college. Y'all, not so much, but you have time. I challenge you to start using this summer to keep, not only keep their skills up, because there is a known phenomenon called summer slide. Summer slide happens when kids go home and they park themselves in front of, it used to be the TV, it's not the TV anymore, is it? It's a device, the iPad, the phone, or whatever. And they sort of go on shutdown mode. But we can't let that happen. Not in today's world, because these kids could save you $20,000 to $40,000 in college money if they start college in 9th grade. Yeah, we have that opportunity. Legacy pays for the college that starts in 9th grade for those who qualify. Some of you already, how many of you have qualified for college already in 9th grade? Okay, not enough hands, but it's a good start. Is there time? There's still time. We have opportunities for some of our native Spanish speakers to start dual credit Spanish. Principles of IT and Information Technology is a dual credit class, starts in 9th grade, and it goes on from there. You have the summer to try to get your child college and career ready. We can retest the TSI. The TSI is the college readiness test that they must meet a certain score, which tells us if they're college ready. We have an opportunity for you to save thousands of dollars by us paying for college. And it's okay. What if they're not ready in 9th grade? They can be ready in 10th grade. Matter of fact, I will tell you that the law, that made that possible just happened about 3 years ago during, not this legislative session, the one before that. So we had 10th graders who were allowed to start taking college because Legacy right away jumped on that. We weren't a big district that had to take all the bureaucratic time to get MOUs with all the colleges around us. We immediately got with Collin College and did the MOU and started college as quickly as we could. And so our 10th graders, who are now seniors this year, are graduating with 30 or 40 hours of college, and that's after just 3 years. We have our valedictorian has got a full ride to Johns Hopkins University. She wants to be a doctor. We have another one, oh, she's here, matter of fact, wave. We have another one. Sal, where are you going? DBU?
Dallas Baptist.
Dallas Baptist with a full ride. So you have time. How do we do that? What's some summer work? It's making sure that they stay literate, that they stay on the software, that Imagine Math, that iStation is part of your summer. Again, they can save you $20,000 to $40,000 in college costs if you can get them college ready by either this fall or next fall. So, I'm sort of the bad guy with the good news, right? You've got homework to do, but we've got kids here who can do it. You have kids who can do this and start earning dual credit next year. So, let's put our mind to do that. Let's decide to be college and career students as soon as possible, okay? That is my challenge to you guys as incoming ninth graders. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Good. Well, this is the time. So now I'm going to have you take your tassels and then turn them from this side to the other. Turn your tassels. This is a symbol of moving forward, moving from one side to the next. And that's what you are all doing now. You are, on May the 25th, you will leave this place and become ninth graders, and we will carry on from there. You're going to move into your high school career from your middle school career. And it's a big step, and it's different. And it's just like Dr. Good was talking about, how now you're going to be eligible to start taking college classes. And so this is kind of real now, isn't it? When you start your high school career, your credits start to count. You have to retake a class if you don't pass it. You have to make sure that you're in attendance enough so that you earn your credits. It's very different, you know? So the way that you graduate is by earning enough credits, not by just passing on. So this is going to be a new time in your lives, and I know that your 8th grade teachers have well prepared you for 9th grade, and I know that you are going to be great successes. And so I'm really looking forward to seeing all of the really great things that you guys do here at Legacy over the next several years. And parents, I'm looking forward to seeing all the things that you all do here at Legacy over the next few years. We're so glad you came today. Your show of support for your scholars is really amazing. I'm really impressed. I was expecting a much smaller crowd during the day, this time where everybody has work. So I so much appreciate you being here and being supportive of your scholars. They are a joy to us. I know that all of the teachers here will tell you how much we enjoy them and all of their unique and individual personalities. So at this time, it is my honor and my privilege to certify the 8th grade class as having completed on May the 25th and ready to move on to the 9th grade. Good luck. Good luck.